welcome to M is 4. Today we are getting ready, but it's a different headspace to be at. I am getting ready for my second to last day of work. Our company's had like 4 sets of reduction in forces, and I, unfortunately for the 5th, am one of the lucky winners. So tomorrow's my last day. Although I will say this one went better than the last one, because the last one people were just let go, no warning, just done. I had 2 weeks of warning and was able to finish some projects, do some stuff, say some goodbyes, so I'm having an exit meeting today with my line manager, who I love dearly. She's wonderful. Hopefully we can stay in touch after this, because she's just a pretty stellar human. But anyway, so today I'm getting ready for that meeting. Also, I have a meeting with my life coach, who is stellar, and going to be working on, for me, sort of feeling about things that I can do creative things and have a well-paying regular job. So anyway, that's what we're looking at. So anyway, putting down the spectacles. I already have the Dr. Jart BB on. It's in the bathroom, and so generally if I'm getting ready, it's nice. My sunscreen is also in the bathroom. So if I apply sunscreen by itself, the Dr. Jart BB is in light and it has sunscreen in it. The weather is hot here in Los Angeles. It's hot. So, but the fact that the dog needs to be walked even in the bright sunshine means that I need to be wearing some sunscreen. And I have noticed the whole "you better wear sunscreen even indoors." My hands are different colors because this side of me sits closer to the window in my home office. So I have been getting some sun, some extra sun. So anyway, just giving myself a little powder. This is the Lawless. Pretty fantastic. And then today I'm going to be using the contour part of my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless. Love the look of this. This one I had gotten a travel size of it, and then I invested in the larger size, and the smaller one can be travel. This is one of those powders that just, for me, is the easy peasy lemon squeezy. I did get into Sephora yesterday, and I got to swatch the Charlotte Tilbury, the new glowy stick. Just call it a glow stick. And if I have shade 5, which is what I have in the Hollywood Flawless, the doe foot thing, that's actually still a pretty good color match for me to actually look like it's a little bronzy skin tone. The only thing is I took my swatching out into the sun, and it's got sparklies in it, like actual sparklies. So you can use it all over face. I wouldn't. A lot of people do. They don't mind the more metallic look of that, but for me, that particulate sparkly was kind of a deal breaker, where if I wore it, I would want to just place it on my face. I wouldn't even want to use it as a primer, because I'm not looking for that kind of a glow with a primer. But some of you might, as an under feature of that. I'm going to be using the Fenty now. This is the Baked Peach. I got a little darker of this because I wanted that peach color to read, and not just be a highlighter, which the lightest one of this is more of a highlighter. This is actually more of a sparkly blush, and I like it very much, which is weird for me. But Fenty, I'm really liking their formulations. I like the formulations of their new, not a highlighter. It looks really good. I have Prosecco, and I really do love that. While I was in Sephora yesterday, I looked at Tutu Much, Tutu being the ballet thing that you wear, and that's another one that I'm, would be tempted to pick up. Not right now, because I'm going to be between jobs, but I am looking out for some 4th of July sales. I haven't found anywhere that has the Charlotte Tilbury cream blushes in store yet, so there's no way to swatch and see what I think of those. I had budgeted in some blush acquisition. I got the mini of the Westman Atelier Petal, and then I was looking at the Charlotte Tilbury. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Again, we're watching the beans just to make sure that we have some. So anyway, we did get good news though. My partner works in the entertainment industry in camera, and we got the good news yesterday that they are probably reaching an agreement. The union is with the producers and not the producers, but the studios is producers, is that, not like independent small producers, but anyway, so probably no strike. So he's going back to work this next week in between the July 4th holiday, and then going to be back full from hiatus. So that's going to be exciting. I'm happy about that. What I've been doing a lot of puttering. I've been redoing my lip liner some, and I have here, so I have a little too many lip liners to go in here. There's like 4 more spots, and I have like 10 other lip liners. So I went through and I looked at the different colors. There was a couple I decluttered already. One of the ones I decluttered was a fairly new one. It was the Queen, the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the color of the Queen. I had a lip liner from Urban Decay that was kind of like that, but a little more cool tone, and I liked it better. It was looked better on my face. Although a lot of my complexion is warm, for some reason that particular color didn't work as well for me. So that's when I know I decluttered. Let's see, so today on my eyes, we got the Sigma Cool Neutrals. I'm gonna use the Warm Neutrals. Here's the Cool Neutrals. Sigma's quality is pretty fantastic. I feel like their Beauty and the Beast palette, because of the colors and the quality, I think that's gonna be one of my favorite palettes for this year. Pretty sure. Let's see, the Warm Neutrals, this is the Warm Neutrals. Am I feeling this? It's either this one or I got the Inslee Rain, the Cosmic Dreamer. Let's take a look at that. How do I want to feel today? There's some pretty sparkly stuff. I don't know that I'm feeling that as a color story though. These are the difficult decisions. Let's do the Warm Neutrals. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so like I passed on the Natasha Denona, the new golden palette. I have a lot of those kind of colors for a lot of different palettes, but ones that have deeper choices for it. I love the way that palette looks. Like she used the gold for the packaging, both the outside and the palette where the colors are, which just looks amazing. The thing is, like, there's, for my skin tone, there's a lot of colors that overlap, you know, so much that, you know, they're like, this is slightly warmer and this is slightly cooler, but then when I put it on my face, it's gonna look the same. So I'm waiting for a sale on that one. But anyway, let's see. So this is more of a rosy gold. Let me swatch that. So that's what we're looking at there. That's this one right here. Let's look at this. And this is more of a powdery, toppery feeling. And this is more pink. More of a pink to it. This one. Okay, this is more of a cream. Let's just see what we can do. It has more of like a cool brown, and then it's got these rusty red tones. Let's go in with one of the rest. Let's go in with Rouge or Rogue. It's Rogue. Let's go Rogue. There's Humble, Charmer, Rogue, Russet, Iconic, Toasty, Fool's Gold, After Hours, Bittersweet, Henna, Amaranth, Beaming, Passion Fruit, and Chiles. So anyway, we're gonna go Rogue. That warmer red rusty kind of a thing going on. So anyway, that's what's going on in my world. What's going on in your world? So creative projects, trying to figure out what I would like to work on, because I need to be, I might take a little bit of rest, but there's just a little bit of pressure to make sure that I am not letting things linger where I'm not using the time that I'm given. Because I like to think things happen for a reason. And I was thinking about this, the whole empowering versus disempowering thought process, because technically I could choose to think of a lot of different things this way. I could choose to think that, you know, things are kind of meaningless, you know, things happen. There's a really good Rush song that I love, but I don't agree with it's called Roll the Bones. And it's, you know, why does it happen? Because it happens. Roll the bones. Why are we here? Because we're here. Roll the bones. So, you know, like in the older days, they had the song Free Will. You know, you get to choose, which I agree with too. And I think that's more, you know, or I could think about it being, this is dark, this is depressing. I'm going to use this shade for like a liner. It's still in that more reddish, reddy, brownish. Because this one, the After Hours, is a bit cool for what I'm wanting to do. Let's see what Fool's Gold looks like. This is another kind of less creamy, more fractionated. Okay, that's more of a silver. So I might, you know, like if I was doing a cooler look, I might do the silver and then the After Hours. But we're gonna go with Chili's. Chili's baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. Advertising works, kids. They had Sprinkles had a House of Dragons cupcake. I saw the advertisement of it. And then my local Sprinkles, it just so happened that I happened to be driving by on the way to the pharmacy. I was like, oh, House of Dragons. So I ended up getting a House of Dragons cupcake. So I'm like, yep, I am the target audience for that. Sorry if I'm bouncing a little around here. My thought process isn't completely linear yet this morning. Okay. So let's see, out of these, that second one was pinker, the first one was a little more peachy. Let's go with let's go with the more peachy, the first one we swatched. So the idea about thoughts being empowering, like the thought you can choose free will. We're just going to use Rush lyrics to explain thought processes. And I believe they're all written by the drummer Neil Peart, but I'd have to check just to make sure. So don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. I've been to the most Rush concerts of any of the concerts I've been to. Rush is the band that I've seen most often. But I've seen a lot of interesting concerts. Okay, so feeling good about that. That's more, you know, we can see and let's try and go in to that shimmery color. This is Charmer. We could go in with Humble, which is the matte, but I've got the sparkly kind of going on here, so I think I'm going to continue in that vein. But anyway, thinking that things happen for a reason may be inaccurate, whatever, but it inspires me to take action and have a better mindset. So if I'm less likely to fall into the pit of despair and depression, that's better for my outcomes. So I understand in the scheme of things that I may be delusional, but in this case I think it's better that I'm delusional, just because I'm more productive when I'm delusional. That optimism translates to action for me. So anyway, so there we go. I'm going to try and do some liner. Do I have a liner? Maybe, maybe not. I may not have a liner. Oh well, one of those days. So let's do some mascara, and then we'll figure out lips. So anyway, I am choosing free will and being more hopefully inspired to action. I'm trying to use the and also. I can be an artist and creative and also, you know, hold jobs that are well paying. Or in a perfect world that may exist, be paid well for my art. So, and by art I mean writing. So anyway, that's where we are today. But I wanted to look fabulous for all my meetings and just, you know, to feel like I'm going into my day as well primed for success as possible. So there we go. I'm gonna go back in with my Fenty blush because I wanna. I'm gonna overdo it just a little bit. Trying to bring it into my eye look. Don't know how well that's gonna go, but so I have projects. I have house projects that have been waiting to be done. I have creative projects. So I feel like, you know, I'm just gonna have to remind myself to rest a little bit. The dog will remind me we need to have, you know, snuggling and naps and walks and things like that. So that's at least something. All right, so lips. So I have been playing with the new pat. So this is, sorry, those are the 3 new pat colors. I'm gonna try, let's see, the bright pink is not necessarily what I want to do today, I don't think. We've worn one before, I think, that you've seen. Naked Seduction, and what do we got here? Mauve Moselle. So we did use Mauve Moselle, so let's use the Nude Seduction, see what we can make out of that. I've been puttering. I've been meaning to do a video showing you the new Lisa Eldridge that I bought, the balm. I bought it in Meet Cute. I like it, but I didn't get any other colors because I have colors. I have so many glowy, glossy sort of things that I'm not really feeling like I need more. I like the formula. I don't know that it's my favorite formula, so I'm trying to go through all of my things and make decisions on things and just remind myself what I have. So you won't see any other colors, but you might see my puttering video. If you would like to see me putter, let me know. I did do a haul video. People said they were interested, and I think 23 people watched it, so I don't mind. It just, you know, is what it is. So anyway, we're gonna do Nude Seduction. I actually really like these. They glide on. They're not so chunky that you can't get a point. and you can sharpen them, and they glide really easily, and they wear really well. They're not transfer proof, but you tend to have stuff left on your lips afterwards, and they're just a pretty matte. So I like it. Okay. Do we need to have a little dark with that? A little, I don't know. Not sure where I'm at with that. With most lip products, by the time I get deeper into my day, I have a number of lip products that sit in my desk or on my desk, and usually, you know, after coffee and whatever, I'm like, okay, next lip color, and so I'm on to some other color by then. So I'm going to start out this way. I pulled out the Lisa Eldridge. This is in Sorcery, which maybe we'll pop on some now. I really like the doe foot's a little big. It dispenses a little bit too much product for my favorite, but it's not bad. I like the way it feels. Like, it's definitely very nourishing. It's expensive, but it feels nice. So anyway, it's kind of, it's a little big and chunky, but I like it, and I like the way my lips feel with it. As a lip treatment, I would probably prefer this over the new gloss balms, but they are pretty. But again, this is a little chunky packaging, a little chunky of the doe foot, and I'm gonna sneeze. Oh Lord, excuse me. Anyway, it's summer and we have air conditioning on, so I'm getting a little verklempt. Anyway, so we're ready for our exit interviews for meeting with the life coach, and I'm feeling pretty. So this is kind of where I look. I may look for some black eyeliner, but that could be later. Anyway, I like how with the Fenty, I'm really enjoying the Fenty, this particular glowy blush and the highlighters. So anyway, I'm gonna go and make some tea. Anyway, I love you guys. Hope you're doing well, and I'll let you know how it goes today. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.